Hi guys. Okay, so in this video we'll be doing the reactivity series. Now, the reactivity series is the way that metals are placed in order of reactivity. Now, as you see, potassium is right at the top because it is the most reactive, and platinum and gold are right at the bottom because they are least reactive. And then I will talk a little bit about the background about the reactivity series, and then we'll go and do some examples. So, first of all, the reactivity series, as I said, ranks metals. So, let me just write that for you. Up here, this point here, potassium, here, is the most reactive. Most. I'll just put R for reactive. Hopefully you guys know what I mean. And down here, color, it's green here. Platinum and gold, obviously, are least reactive. R again. So now this is most reactive, this is least reactive. So now, as I said, we can move on to do some things. So let's say we take right now. Let's look at the first example. Here we have sodium plus nitric acid. Now, looking at the periodic table, we know that sodium is second place under potassium, and nitric acid gives nitrates. I'll do that in a separate video called acid, bases, and salts, which I will cover that in another video. But now let's teach you how to solve this problem. Now, as I said, sodium is here, so it will be able to react. So the answer to this question will be sodium nitrate. So let me just in a different color here for you guys. The answer to that question is sodium nitrate. And the reason for that is because sodium is second place, and because it's reactive, it reacts with the nitric acid to give you nitrate. So once again, this sodium comes from the name of the metal used, which is sodium, right here, and then the acid used is nitric acid, so it gives you nitrate. So yeah, I'll do this in a different video, but yep. Now, the next question. Alright, iron plus hydrochloric acid. Now, to do this question, however, we need to look at the reactivity series. And now we know iron is here. Alright, so iron is right here. So, in that case, we know it will react with hydrochloric acid, which will give you chloride. So, what's the answer to this question? Yes, it gives us iron chloride. Iron chloride. Okay, now next question. Alright, we have silver plus sulfuric acid. Now, in this case, as I told you guys before, as you know, silver is down here, right? So because it's down there, it won't be reactive. The answer to this question is no reaction. It's no reaction. I'll be using writing, but because my typing is not so good, but I will actually use writing after these three questions. So, yeah. And the reason for this is because, as I said, silver is an unreactive metal, so it will not react with the sulfuric acid. Oh yes, and as I said in the previous video, I said this now, you will have iron chloride because this iron comes from this metal we used, and the chloride comes from the hydrochloric acid that we use. Let's change my color here. This kind of green. Yep, this is the thing we use. Alright, now to carry on with some other reactions, let's change my color here. Right. So now I'll be using my writing. This could be a harder question. Oops. Now, so yes. Now, I'll be doing this. Now, here we have copper plus sulfuric acid. Now I'm going to be writing it. So, we know copper is here in the periodic table. And it's near below silver. And I know that silver, we did it before, doesn't work. So, in that case, we are going to be showing you how to do this. So, first of all, we need to look at the reactivity series. Copper is right here. So what we do is we look at the copper, so we know that it'll be copper, and if you look at this, yes, it'll be copper sulfate because sulfuric acid plus this makes sulfates. So and then this makes sulfates, right? So it gives you copper sulfate. Copper sulfate. Right? This gives you copper sulfate. If you look at this. Now, last question, and then I will be finishing up this video. Now, last question, we have lead plus nitric acid. Now, once again, we look at the periodic table of the elements, and we see where lead is. Lead is here, and then before that, we need to look at this lead. So it will be lead. It will be the first word because the metal we used, and the nitric acid, however, will be the acid. Right? So nitric acid is the acid used. So in that case, the answer to this is lead nitrate. So here we have lead nitrate. Alright, so I hope this video was helpful to let you guys understand more about the reactivity series. In the next video, I'll be covering the reactions between metals and acids, and then I'll teach you the different formulas. And then we'll do the next time. We'll refer back to the reactivity series. Until then, goodbye and enjoy science.